2 ingredients, 5 minutes, and you can make yourself a really delicious and healthy yogurt. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Leah and I like to share vegan recipes and ideas. If you like this kind of content, subscribe below if you haven't done that already, click on the like button, and let me show you how I make this delicious yogurt. So let's go! So first ingredient is milk. Not regular milk, but almond milk. And we're gonna make it ourselves because it's much healthier and it doesn't have all those interesting ingredients that sometimes we can't even pronounce. So I like to, when I can, I'm not perfect, sometimes I use store-bought milk, but when I can, I try to make my own almond milk. So this is what we're gonna do now. So these almonds I soaked overnight. So you could soak for about at least 12 hours. We need to soak them because they are more easier to absorb when they are soaked. It's easy to absorb for our body, so it's really preferred to soak all the nuts. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put them here. So here I have about 1.5 cups of soaked almonds. So I'm gonna put them in a blender, and next I'm gonna add water. So I usually use 1:3 ratio, so 1 part of soaked nuts and 3 parts of water. If you like it thinner, you can add more water, or if you like it thicker, you can just use less water. So that's it. Now all we need to do is blend, and this is gonna be our first ingredient. So you have to blend this for about a minute or two. Once everything is liquefied here, then we can do the straining. Okay, this should do it. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna milk our almonds. Here we go. So to milk them, I basically use just a cheesecloth. Okay, I'm gonna pour the milk in there and then we're gonna start squeezing. Let's see, this is what it looks like. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour this in this cheesecloth. Be careful. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna just hold it on the top so it doesn't squeeze back in. And this is how we're milking the almonds. By the way, I'm gonna link another recipe here where I show this process as well, and I'll show you what I do with this leftover pulp, because you don't want to throw this away. There is so much goodness in there, so you can make something else out of it. Well, there are a million things you can make out of it, but I'm just gonna link a recipe of what I like to do with that. So you try to squeeze every drop of it if you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, I think it's enough squeezing. And this is what we have left with, which we're going to save for another recipe. Alright, so now we need to put this in the bottle. So I'm just gonna put my funnel here, and let's pour this as carefully as we can. Okay. Ooh, okay. I made it here. Alright, so we can use this milk for something else, so just drink it. But now, here's what we're gonna do next. So basically, this is our first ingredient. Like I said, you can have this made ahead of time and use it when you want to make this yogurt. So ingredient number 1 is almond milk, and the second ingredient is this Psyllium Husk powder. So this is a very, very rich in fiber. So a lot of people unfortunately are lacking in fiber, and having all kinds of digestion problem. Psyllium husk is actually really beneficial for your gut. Alright, so here's what we need. We need 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder. And we need to mix it. Mix, 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 mix. And then we're gonna let that stand for about 5 minutes. Try to mix it well, so all the little clumps can be dissolved. So mix, 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 mix. As you can see, it starts to kind of like gel up a little bit. Mix, 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 mix. So I would leave it for, let's see, let's do 4 minutes for now. Okay, so as you can see, it's already basically ready to eat. Look, it turned into like a pudding, or like a nice thick yogurt. If it gets too thick though, you can always put a little splash of almond milk and a little mixing again. So I'm gonna put a little bit of a splash of a milk here. Because as you can see, it did a really nice job to gel this whole thing up. And it's still kind of gelling up here, you know? So you can choose the consistency that you like. I don't like it to be super thick, because we're trying to make like a yogurt-like consistency here. I would put even more milk. Let's put the rest here. Okay, so for about 3 tablespoons of psyllium husks, I use about 1.5 cups of fresh almond milk. And you just keep on stirring, so it's not gonna be one big chunk. Okay, so this is good enough. Now I'll show you how I like to eat it. All right, so we're gonna put our yogurt here. I'm gonna add a bunch of raisins, or you can add any dry fruit if you like, or fresh fruit, or whatever you like. I'm gonna add a tiny splash of vanilla, very tiny. This is all optional. Now I'm gonna add also about a teaspoon of maple syrup. Again, this is all optional. You can use whatever add-ons you guys like. Next, I have some pecan nuts. So I'm just gonna sprinkle like that. That's it. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a taste test. Very nice. Tastes really, really yummy. And the consistency, as you can see, it's kind of like a little bit like gel-like. It's really good though. And it works really well with raisins and pecans, a little splash of vanilla. I hope you guys try it. Really good. That was it for this video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, please click on the like button. It really helps my channel grow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!